We'll talk about drama. We've got a big twist in
Definitely.
in the murder case of South African star athlete Oscar Pistorius.
A possible setback for the prosecution. The lead investigator in that case has been charged with attempted murder. But first, we have live team coverage of that case. We pick it up with day 3 of the Pistorius bail hearing.
Well, now it gets personal as friends and family of Pistorius give the court their take on his character. Ebru, today's New York correspondent Aaron Aid has more on this story. Aaron?
That's right, Brian. Now, on the 3rd day of his bail hearing, Olympic athlete Oscar Pistorius, who has been charged with the premeditated murder of his girlfriend, Reva Steenkamp, for the shooting in her death, he is now, friends and family from his side and the other side are now speaking out on their party's behalves.
Speaking outside the court before the bail hearing for Oscar Pistorius continued, Pistorius' good friend and former college teammate, Jaco van Buren, described the mood amongst Pistorius' fellow athletes at the University of Pretoria's track club as very down.
For us, from the athletic track and from University of Pretoria's track club, it's sad. The mood is very down because it's our biggest hero in the club and also in South Africa. You know, now he's in jail, so it's something it takes. It generates a lot of emotion.
Prosecutors say Pistorius intentionally shot and killed his girlfriend, model Reva Steenkamp, and have charged him with premeditated murder. Police say Steenkamp was hit 3 times. The prosecutors argue Pistorius intended to kill his 29-year-old girlfriend after a fight in the early hours of Valentine's Day. Pistorius says he mistook Steenkamp for an intruder and that the shooting was accidental. Speaking outside the Steenkamp family home in the South African city of Port Elizabeth, Adam Steenkamp, the brother of Reva Steenkamp, said on Wednesday that his family is beginning to come to terms with her death.
It's going to take time, so in dribs and drabs I think they'll just start, processing some information. We're not sitting down there hungry for watching all of the news and reading all of the papers, just bits at a time.
Meanwhile, Pistorius' uncle, Arnold Pistorius, told South African television in Johannesburg that his nephew was in extreme shock over the incident.
He's not a violent person. He's a peacemaker. He's always been a peacemaker. And that's his nature. He looked tough and he looked like the superstar and hold himself in public domain. But he's actually a very, very kind, soft person.
Now, meanwhile, on Thursday, sports giant and Pistorius sponsor Nike, they have pulled their sponsorship with the Olympic athlete. They've also recently pulled ads which featured Mr. Pistorius and read, "I am a bullet in the chamber." Those are some dicey odds at this time, given his court case. Now, Pistorius is also sponsored by BT, Oakley, and Asoro. Asoro is the Icelandic company that makes the blades Pistorius uses to run on in the Olympics and in all the other competitions that he's run on in the past.